This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we are going to be opening up this box here. And I just got this in, and it is Cyberpunk 2077, Gangs of the Night City, the board game. I've got the all-in here, which just came here. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what you get inside, so in case you guys go on eBay and try to get it or buy it, whatever. And also, we're going to take a look at the main game a little bit, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. I'll spread the board out because I just hate doing, I think unboxings are lazy, but that's me. But some people make a living out of them. Hey, God bless them. But without further ado, why don't we just get going here and see what we get in here, because I don't even know. So opening up this box, and all I did was just slice it. I did not take a look at it. You're going to get some really great foam pieces, which is good because you could always use those. And this is a pretty big box. So this is the main game here, Gangs of the Night. I've been researching this and reading up on the rules, and I'm pretty excited about this. You're going to get the expansion Gang Wars. And what comes in here? You're going to get 27 plastic figures, 9 Mox units, 9 animal units, 9 scavenger units. Now, each units are going to contain 3 of each. Like, there'll be tech guys. There'll be oh god, what they call them, runners or something like that. You know, we'll show you when you get the regular game. So you're gonna get 3 gangs in here, some cards, and some plastic tokens. Motor pool. What does this do? 11 figures, 10 vehicles. Oh, so you add vehicles to it. So that's a whole nother component to it. Oh, that could be interesting. That could be real interesting. So you have the motor pool expansion. You have the side gig, which is I'm not too sure what this does, but these are more runners, because you can hire on certain gangs to help you out with this. This here, some 3D hideouts and drone packs. Oh, okay. Instead of using the tokens, you can use these 3D versions, because one of the actions that you're going to be taking is a hideout action, and you'll be able to place those, and they help you in winning combat. Families and Outcast expansions, 18 figures, 1 Badlands board, which I believe this adds on to the regular board, 2 gang dashboards, 24 cards, 6 plastic bases, and 34 tokens. Okay, this looks interesting. Alright, so, what else do we have in here? I almost dismissed this. Pan Am Palmer. Edge Runner. The Edge Runners are the guys that you can hire on. Okay, and I think that's about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this a little organized here, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to go down to the table. We're going to take a look at it and see what's inside the main game itself, and then we'll talk a little bit about that, and I'll give you my thoughts on things and kind of give you an idea to see if this is for you. So I'm going to shut this off, and we'll be right back. So I'm not going to explain everything here, but this board is just massive. And I do mean massive. Okay? What you're going to do is each turn, you are going, they come with these very cool cards. And the miniatures, again, are just really, really good, very detailed. I'm going to be painting these, and we will actually have a tutorial on how to paint this stuff. You're going to pick a gang, and there's a bunch of different gangs that you are going to get in the starter box. As you saw, we got the all-in, so there are additional gangs. So there's plenty of variety to to mess around with this. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to activate, and each one of these things is an action that you can take, an action disc. Now it explains each one on the other side. Now if you want to activate a solo, so move a solo. A solo, as you can see, you would bring this down here, and this is actually a solo. You get 3 of them, but you start with so many, and you can of course hire more and bring out more. You are going to activate, and you'll be able to move them to a different area. Now, if you're able to claim that area, then you're going to get certain bonuses and things like that. You're constantly going to be moving, but there are going to be other gangs that are going to be trying to stop you. Okay, you can activate a techie unit. Now, a techie, and he has a drone, which is here, but if you saw, you got the all-in, you get the plastic drones, which is good. That acts almost like a health point, because you can, when you get into a combat or something, he could take the hit for your techie, okay, which again is pretty cool. Then finally, you can activate a net runner. Okay, a net runner can go onto the spot, and then they will come over to this table, and depending on how many net runners that you have and are activating, you will go down to a certain area and they will do certain things. Of course, there are some penalties that you're going to be rolling 2d6, and if you roll over that certain number, under that certain number, you are going to sacrifice one of your net runners, which is not cool. Okay, the main part of the game, especially with the tutorial here, you are going to be trying to get 15 credits. So you're going to have a marker here, and as you get certain credits, you are going to go up until you can get 15 and claim victory and win the game. Now, getting back here, you can build hideouts. So for instance, here you would put this down and you would put a hideout. Now that counts as being in a certain area, and you could put them in any of these areas here and have hideouts even in enemy territory. Okay, and you could build it in any district. You can upgrade your combat cards. Okay, we'll talk about combat cards in a second. You start with 4 of this. Everybody starts with the same 4 combat cards, but over here, if you upgrade, you are able to draw 2 and pick 1, which is very cool. And then this is a complete wild card. You could take any action that you want. Now, here's the thing, my friends, okay? And this is the thing that really stinks. You can do 2 actions. Well, not stink. It's good in a way. Each turn, you're going to be able to do 2 actions, okay? All right, I want to do this action, and then next turn, well, I want to reclaim those because I'm going to move those guys. Well, you can either activate a disc, 1 or 2 discs. You're going to pretty much always activate 2 discs, or you can reclaim, and that means you can bring these back up. But that means you don't get to do anything for that entire turn. That could be absolutely devastating in a way, and not cool at all. You're going to go to certain areas, and you're going to be able to purchase net runners, and net runners are going to help you. I mean, edge runners, which are going to help you. Johnny Silverhand here, which just seems to be a famous one here. When hired, you're going to hire him to join your gang. Replace one friendly basic unit in play with Johnny Silverhand. Remove the replace unit from the game. Okay, so that's gone. At the start of your activate, you could trigger his ability, and his ability effect is to gain 1 credit, which you're trying to get 15 up there. Okay, over here, you will be able to also, if you go into one of these spaces and you hold on to it, you will be able to grab one of these opportunity cards, which are you're going to have certain, they'll be out here, laid out here, matter of fact, like so, and you'll be able to pick one of these, but you're going to have to pay the cost. This is contraband, these are secrets, and you're going to be trying to earn these, and then bucks, of course, cash, and you're going to have to pay like a certain amount of contraband to possibly get this. Okay, so that's one of the requirements. I'm going to have to pay that, and then here's the requirements: presence in at least 2 districts. Well, right now we have that, so that's a requirement. When seized, you're going to gain a victory point up there. okay, for each whatchamacallit there you have, then you may swap combat cards. Okay, very cool. From your hand with a random combat card from your opponent. Now here's the thing with combat. Let's talk a little bit about combat. Say they had Johnny here, okay, and we decided we're going to come into that district and we're going to say, hey, we're going to fight. Okay, we're going to secretly hide our cards. Okay, they have the same cards. They don't know which one we're going to pull. Say I want to use the Crusher, okay, because I got to win this. Okay, I'm going to lay it down and they are going to play, let's just say that they put this card. They're going to try Short Circuit. Well, right there, they have 2 hits and we have 3. It's as simple as that. We've defeated him. It's easy as that. That's all it is. But there are certain things that you can have. 1 credit if you didn't lose any units. Well, I didn't lose any units, so I'm going to be able to move on the chart there. They're going to get 1 credit if an opponent lost any drones. That didn't happen, so they're not going to be able to get that special ability. But here's the thing. They know now which card you play. So when they go to combat you, because you're going to have to discard this, okay, and until you use all 4 of your cards, and then you can bring them back into your hand. The thing here, though, is you want to try to get additional cards, okay, because then you don't show them what you have, and they don't know what you have. Okay, because you're going to have to get rid of a card to replace a card. And you're always going to have 4 cards, but what 4 cards are you going to have? So you're going to want to build up your combat cards, especially if you're going to want to take over districts, which is just very interesting. There's a whole bunch of different scenarios that you're going to be playing through. There's a tutorial, and then you're going to do different things. There's going to be tons of net running and all this other fun stuff. And as you start taking over all these certain areas here, you are going to get more things that you can purchase, more stuff, more edge runners, more opportunities that are going to help you reach your goal. It plays very, very well. It does very well solo as well. The solo rules are real good, which I'm hoping that we can possibly, once I get this painted, show you guys how that works. So there you have it. Just a quick overview. I just didn't want to do unboxing. I can't stand doing unboxings, to be honest with you. But I wanted to show you guys what it was all about, and I hope you guys really enjoy this. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts. So this is you get a lot in that all-in-one. And the thing about this bad boy is it makes me want to go play the video game. I really like this. This is the exclusive edition. I don't know what the retail edition contains, but I will tell you this much. This is just a very interesting and fascinating game. I really like what it does and how you got to get a certain amount of credits to win, and there could be changes along the way and stuff like that. Really neat game, neat system, done well. It's by Eric Lang, so it can't be that bad, right? He's made some of the best games out there today. Yeah, this is definitely, the reason I never played the video game is I heard it really stunk to begin with, so I said, I'm not going to pay $70 for something that's broken right now. But I've heard that they did a lot of fixes to it, so I may just try it. And this game, kind of, it has such a great feel to it. That apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic disaster, 2077, cyberpunk. Definitely check it out from our boys over at CMON. Nobody does it better. Beautiful miniatures, beautiful game. Beautiful everything. It's what you expect. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.